Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelton. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. If you didn't know by the title of this video, this is my 2023 recap slash highlights video. I've probably been doing this video since I started YouTube. I do it a little bit different every year, but it's basically the same thing. So I'm just gonna go through every month and just like talk about the highlights of that month and then rate them. And then at the end I will rank my months from worst to best. And then I'm also this year adding a little part of my 2024 goals or things that I want to happen in 2024, just for fun. So let's get into the video. Okay, starting of course with January 2023. January 1st, New Year's Day, is always so fun with my family. We usually go to the Floribama, which is like 30 minutes away from where I live, and they have their polar bear dip where you like go in the water. I don't participate, but I love watching, and it's just always a fun day, just like with family and friends. And then in January, I have some family that lives overseas, and like half of the people that lived overseas came home in January for a little visit, and so I got to see them and hang out with them a lot. And then also in January is my birthday. It was my 17th birthday, and that was so fun. So my birthday was on a Friday this year, so on Friday I had school, of course. And then Friday night I went to dinner with my parents and just did like stuff with them. And then Saturday night I did like my friend's birthday. We went to dinner, and then there used to be a karaoke bar at the wharf, and we did karaoke and just had a lot of fun. And so that was super fun, and I had a really good 17th birthday. And then I also went to a hockey game in January. It was my first time ever going to a hockey game, and it was so much fun. I went with my friend Lyndon and Audrey and Lyndon's parents, and it was literally like the best time ever. And then at the end of January, just to close things off, we went to Ocean Springs in Biloxi with Bella and the other Lyndon, because they had some dance thing, but it was like very like laid back, and they only did dance for like one of those days, so I did get to hang out with them, and we just had some fun at Ocean Springs in Biloxi. And I rated January a 7 out of 10. January is always, like, in my opinion, one of the hardest months, because you're like just getting back into things, just like getting ready for the new year, you know. It's a hard month, to be honest. And so it was a great month, but also like you're just getting back to things, so I did give it a 7, but it was still pretty good. Okay, moving on to February. February was not my best month, to be honest with you, for personal reasons that I'm just not gonna get into, but we're gonna talk about the good things. So Valentine's Day was, of course, in February. I did not have a Valentine. 17 years going strong without a Valentine, to be honest. But I love any holiday, so it was fun. And I'm pretty sure I vlogged that day. Most everything this year that I'm going to talk about is probably on my YouTube, so you can always go back and watch it. But Valentine's Day is always so much fun. My mom's birthday was also in February, so we celebrated her, of course. And then in my county, I guess, and counties surrounding us, we have a Mardi Gras break. Last year we got a week off. This year we only get 3 days off, but whatever. But it's like honestly kind of a big thing where I live. A lot of people don't have Mardi Gras break, but we do. So there were like parades and stuff, and me and my friends love some parades. So I went to a bunch of parades and got a lot of stuff, and it was so fun. And then also baseball season started, and me and the Bellas, we were going to baseball games. We honestly don't even know people who play baseball. We just like watching. So we went to like Fairhope baseball, Orange Beach baseball and Alberta baseball basically is the baseball we went to. It was great. Okay, that was pretty much all that happened in February. Nothing like crazy happened in February. Like I said, it was not the best month for me personally. So I did rate it a 6.5 out of 10. And that's the lowest ranking I have. It was just a hard month. We'll just leave it at that. It was a hard month. Okay, moving on to March. March, we also spent a lot of time with the overseas family because that was their last month home before they headed back overseas. And so we spent a lot of time with them because we're not going to see them for 2 years. So, but, yeah, it was so fun to just spend that time with them. I had my first prom, my junior prom in March, and me and Lyndon, I was a small group, it was just me and Lyndon that went together, and honestly, it was fun. Like, I'm kind of glad it was a small group because we just got to do what we wanted and just like did what we wanted to do on prom and had fun, and yeah, it was so much fun. And then St. Patrick's Day was in March, and as you can tell by my hair, I'm Irish and I love St. Patrick's Day. I love wearing all the green things. So I did wear all green that day, and I vlogged that day as well, because I love St. Patrick's Day. And then at the end of March, we had our spring break, and spring break this year was so much fun for me. It was a little like weird because a lot of my friends were out of town the whole week, so like I was alone, but it's okay. But the first half of spring break, my parents took me to Covington, Georgia, which if you don't know where that is, it is where the Vampire Diaries was filmed, Mystic Falls, if you will. And it was so much fun. It was my first time ever going, and you know, I did all the Vampire Diaries theme things, went to Mystic Grill, drank some blood, bought things that I needed, not really, but I got them anyways. And it was just so much fun. So that was fun. And then the rest of the break, I went to the beach or pool almost every day if it was like sunny. And then went to more baseball games with the Bellas. We were on our baseball game grind, and we were going. But that was when I had a tan and was like tanning every day. I miss my tan, but it is December, so you're not supposed to be tan, and that's what I'm trying to tell myself. But yeah, that was the end of March. It took me so long to rate March because there were like also personal things going on at that time that made me like wanna not rate it super high, but it was also such a good month of like fun things, so I did rate it an 8.75 out of 10. It was a pretty good month overall. Okay, moving on to April. April was also a really good month. There was Easter, of course. We love Easter, and I wore a pretty dress, and as me and Bella do, we spent the holiday together. We spend almost every holiday together. It's a thing. So yeah, Easter, of course. And then I had AP Palooza, which for a lot of people probably isn't a highlight of the year, going to an AP study session. But it was fun for me because me and all my friends made it fun. We carpooled together, first of all. One of my old teachers that doesn't teach my school anymore and didn't teach my school last year was there, and he was like one of my favorite teachers, so I was super happy to see him. And then like afterwards, like it gets done at noon, and afterwards we went to OA and had food and like ate, and then we went to the beach, and then we went to the wharf and like shopped, and then we went somewhere else and like saw another old teacher. Like it was just a good day and like so fun, even though like half of the day was spent studying for AP classes. It was still so fun. So I did put it as a highlight. And then in April was Addie's birthday. I love celebrating people's birthdays, and birthdays are just so fun, so it is a highlight for Addie's birthday. And I'm pretty sure we went to dinner and took pictures, but it was fun. And then we took like a little Auburn trip, I guess. We just like stopped by Auburn for like a night, and saw my sister and my brother and them, and had food and stuff and all the things. And then moving on to the next thing that is by far the best thing that happened in April, we went to the Eras Tour, which is so exciting and literally the funnest, the most fun concert of my life. That was on the last day of April, I think, and it was literally like one of the highlights, like best thing that happened of my year. So that was so fun. Okay, and I rated April a 9 out of 10. Okay, moving on to May. So much happened in May, like literally I was doing so much. So start of May, my brother graduated college, so he is a big grown man, graduated college, out in the real world. Crazy, I know. Mother's Day was in May, so we love mothers, and I love my mom, so that's a highlight. Concert season at the Wharf started. I don't remember what concert I went to, but I know I went to at least one in May, and it was amazing. We just love concerts. Murphy Rose's birthday was in May, and we went to dinner, took pictures. Fun time. I don't know why I just sound like that, but it's okay. Last day of junior year happened in May. I was peace out junior year, did not want to be there any longer. Junior year was a hard year. If you're a junior, I'm sorry for you, because it's a hard year. And then all of the graduation things. I was friends with and like knew a lot of the seniors that were graduated this year, I guess, in 2023. And I was friends with a lot of them, so we had graduation parties, we had going to different schools graduation. It was just a lot, but it was so fun, and I love graduation stuff, so yeah. I went to Bella and Lyndon's dance recital, the Dance London, not the one from school, and we always go to that just to support them, but that was fun. And then, okay, I'm pretty sure for literally a week straight, I was at the condo every single day tanning, and I put pool days on my little organizer I have about all this, because I'm pretty sure it was so hot outside that I did not want to go to the beach, because it was like a red flag and I couldn't get in the Gulf, so I would go to the pool because I needed to get in the water like every 30 minutes because it was so hot outside. But I was literally at the pool or at my condo for a week straight outside every single day tanning, and it was the best experience of my life, and I love it, and I love tanning. But and it was also Memorial Day at the end of May, and then we had me and Audrey and Lyndon and our mothers had a little end of school dinner thing. We went to a restaurant in Orange Beach and hung out, ate dinner, had fun. It was so fun. I rated May an 8 out of 10 because it's just like a crazy and hectic and stressful time of year, but it's also like so fun, so I gave it an 8. Okay, moving on to June. June was amazing. It's the start of summer. It's always amazing, you know what I mean? Okay, June. The summer Bible study started. My youth group does a different type of thing in the summer with like Bible studies and stuff, so that started up, which is always fun. And I just like in June really like saw how God was working in my life. Like it's crazy. Like it's so crazy, and I'll go more into it in like August. I'll talk more about it, but when we get to August, I'll talk more about it, but like it's just like so crazy how God works. And then Girls State was in June. If you know me personally, you know that I was like honestly so stressed out to go and anxious to go to Girls State because I had no idea what to expect. But I can tell you, if you're watching this and your school like chose you to go to Girls State and you're nervous about it, like it's okay to be nervous, but like you're gonna have the best time of your life. Like it was the most amazing experience for me personally, and like I met so many people, and just like it opened up my eyes to a lot of things, and it was just nice as a 17-year-old girl to see other girls like wanting to learn about politics and our government and things like that, and like engaging and stuff like that. It was just so like it was amazing. It was amazing. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because this video will be like 40 minutes long if I do. But yes, Girls State was the best experience of my life. And then the other half of the family that lives overseas got to come home in June. So literally right after Girls State, we went to see them at my grandparents' and spent the weekend there. So I was sleep deprived, but I was having fun. That's all that matters. So we got to see them, and that was fun. And then Father's Day, of course, everyone was at our house on Father's Day. So we had all of the fathers and the grandfathers here. So that was fun. And then Vacation Bible School was in June. I have gone to Vacation Bible School since I was little, like been like a part of it, and then now I'm like a helper with it and help and just do stuff with the kids, and I think it's just like a good experience. And then at the end of June was Lyndon's birthday. Yay, that was so fun. We like we stayed at a condo, went to dinner, spent the day at the beach. Like, it was just so much fun. So I rated June a 9 out of 10. I know some of y'all are like, probably why it wasn't a 10 out of 10. I didn't give any of my months a 10 out of 10, to be honest with you, because nothing's perfect. Nothing's gonna be a 10 out of 10, to be honest. So it was a 9 out of 10 though, so it was very, very good. Okay, moving on to July. July was also an amazing month. The 4th of July, of course, we had Ariana and McDuffie's birthday. Ariana had a dinner for her birthday though, and so I went to that, and that was so fun. And then more Bible studies. We were on our Bible study grind, doing it like probably once a week, and we just love that. We love that. Celebrated my Nana and Papa's birthday. Their birthdays 2 days apart, and so we celebrated them together and like spent the day in Pensacola, ate lunch with them, did all the things. It was so fun. More pool days. Again, probably like I worked Monday through Thursdays all day, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think I was at the condo at the pool tanning every week if I wasn't going out of town. So it was great. And then at the end of July was the other Lyndon, Dance Lyndon's birthday, and that was a fun night. We went to dinner, spent the night at her house, and then went on the boat the next day. It was a slay. I gave July a 9.5 out of 10. That month was literally the best month of the year. So, we love. Okay, moving on to August. At the beginning of August, we had our little Girls State reunion. We went to someone's house in Rainbow City, and spent like a couple days there and hung out and went to the bar movie and had so much fun. I think I vlogged that. So, and then for like an end of summer trip with my family, we went to Lake Martin and stayed there for like a weekend and just hung out, chilled. It was very laid back. It just like did what we wanted. Then school started and it was senior year. So my last first day. And also that month I had my last first football game. And so we just had a lot of last. Sad, just kidding. I'm so ready to be done with school, to be honest with you. Okay, and then went to more concerts at the Wharf, and this was when it was literally like 110 outside and humid where I live. So the concerts we were sweating, but it was fun, and that's all that matters. And then I also met Jason Campbell at the end of August with like a little youth board thing I'm a part of. And Jason Campbell used to be is a former Auburn football player, so that's pretty cool. And I rated August an 8.5 out of 10 because it was a good month, but like school started, so that kind of like brought it down a little bit. Okay, moving on to September. We went to Alberta football games because I know people out of Alberta, so I just went to Alberta football games. My sister and her friends visited in September, and so that was fun getting to see them. I had my homecoming, so we did all the homecoming things. We dressed up every day for homecoming week, and then we had the homecoming football game, and then we had our homecoming dance, and it was all so fun. And then more Bible studies. I think this is when like our Bible study with my friends grew so much, and we started having Bible studies every Friday, and it just like I said before, I really just like have seen God working this year through like my friend groups and stuff, because I see how all my friends are like growing their relationship with God, and I'm growing my own relationship with God, and it's just crazy to see, and like so So amazing. We had our last boat days of the year in September, but it was a fun boat day. So Auburn had a little prospective student event like an hour away from me, and me and a couple of people went to that, and that was just really interesting to like see the people going to Auburn and then the different majors and stuff. My dad's bank had their grand opening, and that was so fun and just like such a cool thing to be part of a grand opening of a bank. So yay. We went to Auburn a lot. I don't know if a lot, but like we went to Auburn for game days and stuff. And then at the end of September we had Bella's birthday. She turned 17. So slay. I gave September an 8.75 out of 10. So pretty good month. In October we toured Auburn with my future roommate Lyndon. That was her first time ever touring Auburn and ever being in Auburn, to be honest. So that was fun. And then we also went to Auburn Rodeo that weekend, and it was also my sister's 20th birthday that weekend. So that's crazy. We went to like I think another concert like right after we got home from Auburn that weekend. We went to a concert at the Wharf, so we were just living it up with the concerts. We had our last home football game in October, and that was crazy. Like, I'm not gonna have any more high school football games, which is wild. Went to more Alberta football games. I'm just a huge supporter of the Alberta Warriors. And then we had Shrimp Fest in Gulf Shores in October, which is always fun. I had some fun with my like church girls, people that I go to church with that are older than me, but I hang out with them because they're my best friends. I love them. So that was fun. We did like Mexican and stuff. And then Halloween was in October, and it was my last Halloween at home, so we went all out. Everyone dressed up. It was so fun. I rated October an 8 out of 10 for personal reasons. November was my math teacher's birthday, so we celebrated him because we've had him for 3 years. We might as well. I took my senior pictures. Yeah, I know. In November, which is crazy, but they turned out so good. I love them so much. We went to Auburn so much in November and towards the end of October, to be honest with you. And one of those weekends that we went to Auburn, I got to sit in the student section with my sister. It was a bad game, but it was so fun in the student section. And then Thanksgiving break, we did all the things, got my nails done. We met up with people my parents have known since forever and had dinner with them. I went to an Auburn basketball game, which Auburn is actually good at, so slay. We had Thanksgiving, of course, which is crazy, at the Conway family barn. And then Black Friday is always crazy in Auburn, so that was eventful. And then the Iron Bowl, of course, ended November for us. It didn't end well for us Auburn fans, but it was a good game and a fun weekend, so it's okay. I rated November an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, December, the last month of the year. Of course, Vlogmas made December like 100 times better, but I am, even though it's all on YouTube, the whole month of December is on YouTube, I am just gonna run through like the main things that happened in December for you guys. Audrey's birthday was in December, which is so fun. We went to dinner and then did like a little craft at her house. It was so fun. And then Lyndon had her Christmas party, which was fun. We did Dirty Santa, had food, amazing. And then my youth did a bunch of Christmas things. We made cookies one night. We had our like Christmas party one night. It was so fun. And then me and my family took a little New Orleans trip for a weekend, and me and my sister and my mom went to see Wicked, which was so fun. And then I had my annual cookie Christmas party with my friends, and our Conway annual Christmas party, which is always a blast. And then of course Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, always a highlight of the year because it's just so fun and so happy. And I rated December an 8.5 out of 10. So, I'm really, like, picky with my rankings, to be honest with you. Like, I look at everything. I really look at my Snapchat memories to see if I was, like, mad at anything during that month, and that's how I rank it. Okay, now I'm gonna rank the month from worst to best. So starting with the worst, we have February. Just a bad month for me. And then we have January, October, May, August, November, December, September, March, and then April. March and April were pretty close, so, like, that could honestly go either way. And then June and July, which were also pretty close, so that one could go either way, to be honest. But July, ultimately, I think was the best month out of my year. Crazy. Okay, now something different than I normally do. I am going to talk about my New Year's goals. Okay, so I'm going to talk about personal ones and then, like, YouTube ones for you guys, just so you guys know what I'm thinking. Okay, so for personally, I really want to try and grow my relationship with God, just like, which is the next thing is about that too. I want to read my Bible every single day. I need to read my Bible every single day. Like, just for me personally, because these are personal goals, just makes me a better person. And just makes me in a better, it keeps me in a good mood, honestly. So we just need to do that for myself, and it's just good. Like, we love Jesus. I need to read Jesus stuff every day. And with that, I need to, like, read my devotional when I read my devotional. The devotional my Mimi got me is, like, a weekly thing. So I need to read my devotional when I need to read my devotional. So weekly, I need to read it. Because it puts me in a better mood. And I need to journal and, like, talk to God and pray to God every day. Even if I'm, like, in a good mood, I still need to pray to God because he's the reason I'm in a good mood. So, and then I also want to read more books. I read a lot during the summer, but in the school year, I, like, slack on reading, and I got 3 books for Christmas. And I've already read one, and I started the second one. But I just want to consistently read. Like, once I finish a book, get a new one, and so on. Like, I don't want to stop reading during the school year and then pick it back up in the summer and then stop. Like, I want to read continuously throughout the year, even if it's just 1 book a month. But, like, I want to read more than that. But, like, if it happens 1 month I only read 1 book, that's okay. But I want to read continuously. Okay, and then I need to be active, like, physically active, do something. Not like I know you should listen to your body, and, like, if I don't feel like working out hardcore that day, don't work out. But also being physically active is good for, like, mental health, and that's also something I want to work on, is my mental health, because we struggle with it. But, like, even just, like, going for a walk around my neighborhood, it takes maybe 20 minutes to walk around my neighborhood, not even if I walk fast. So just do that. Like, I just need to be physically active at least every other day. Not every day, because there's things that happen. There's times when I don't want to, my body doesn't want to do that, but I need to do something physically active every day for my mental health. You need fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, go to the gym. Like, I just need to do that for myself. So also I need to be confident in myself. Now, a lot of people will say that I have confidence, which I do most of the time. But there are times when I'm not confident in myself and I don't listen to myself, and I tear myself down. And I honestly need to work on that, because when that happens, I'm just, like, in a bad mood, in a bad mental space, which brings me into the mental health part of my personal goals. I need to work on my mental health and listen to myself mentally about things, and not, like, just brush it aside when I'm feeling anxious. Like, I need to do something about it in the moment, you know what I'm saying? And then also, just like this last thing, hopefully in 2024, I will figure it out what it is that I want to do with my life. I know I'm going to Auburn, but I don't know what I want to major in, so hopefully in 2024 I figure out what I want to do. Okay, moving on. to YouTube / like social media goals I have for the year. So hopefully I want to grow my YouTube channel even more. I'm pretty sure we're at like 580 something subscribers, which is amazing, and I'm so thankful for you guys. I love y'all. But I hopefully want to grow my YouTube channel even more because it's just a fun hobby, and you know, I would like to have more subscribers. And then also I would like to post weekly. And I know like at some points I'm not gonna want to post every week, but like I want to try to post weekly for you guys. I also want to post more on my YouTube Instagram. I only post on there once a month usually. And I want to post more on there, like not just once a month, because I want to grow that Instagram account. So hopefully I can do that. And then this last thing is like a maybe, like I might do this, I don't know yet. Start posting on TikTok. TikTok's really big. And so I'm just like thinking of like I don't even know if I want to do social media when I graduate and like when I am done with like college and things. I don't know if that's what I want to do. But it would just be fun to post on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Like be like Emily Kaiser and Avery Woods. I love them so much. And I would love to be them one day. But I think I should start a TikTok account. I don't know what I'll post on there, but I think I should start a TikTok account and maybe post on there. But we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Okay, but that is all for my little recap, highlights, goals video, whatever. I don't know what I'm calling this yet, but that's all for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Happy New Year. Love you.